You are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. And if you've come to this video because you just can't seem to change the way you're feeling and manifest the things that you are wanting, we are going to evaluate why those things are happening. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you 2 processes to help you change your state of being and allow the manifestations that you've been asking for into your life. Hi my friend, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Zach and I help guide spiritual seekers like yourself release their fears and deepen their connection to the spirit within. To start us off, we have to understand and accept that the feelings that we are having is the signal that is being sent, that the universe, that God, that source is responding to. And so you are manifesting what you are. What you are, the feelings that you're having are a combination of the emotion that you're experiencing, i.e. the emotional guidance system, and the thought that you're having married together. So a feeling is a state of thought and emotion together. When we have a feeling, that is the signal that we are sending out. That is the station, the tuner, right, on our radio station, that is the channel that we've turned to. So if we want to get music from 88.8, we turn to 88.8 and we connect with that frequency that's being sent from 88.8 and we receive it. If we want something on 100.1 and we're on 88.8, we can't possibly get what we want on 100.1. We're going to continue to get 88.8. And so that's what it means by you manifest what you are. How you feel is the signal that's being sent out. And so we'll get into how we can change that feeling in just a few minutes. But understanding that life is a fertile field. Life is not blessing you or punishing you. Life is responding to exactly what you are. And so when you are feeling anger, you are going to get situations, circumstances, and people that match anger. When you want joy, if you're feeling joy, you're going to manifest people, situations, and circumstances that align with joy. So the universe is just simply responding to the way you feel. If you want money, and you feel poor, you're going to continue to get poor. If you want health and you keep feeling sick, you're going to continue to get sickness and illness. You can't get what you feel that you are not. That's not how this universe works. As a co-creator, as a divine co-creator, as a spiritual entity having a human experience, you came forward knowing that you could manifest anything very quickly, instantly. However, you understood before you came into this physical body that you needed to be on the same frequency, the same range, 88.8, 100.1, as the desire that you have. And that desire that you have has been formed out of all the contrast that you've lived. So if you're watching this right now and you want more money, you probably have less money than you want. And so as a result of having less money, fewer dollars, you send an immediate signal to your inner being, and your inner being expands and becomes that which you're wanting. You're not even sending a signal, really. Your inner being is just watching and expanding in proportion to every negative or unwanted situation that you're experiencing. So if you're lonely, if you're sick, if you're poor, any of those things is going to cause immediate expansion in your inner being. We've done a video about that. You can check it out right here. But you are expanding in direct proportion to the unwanted experiences that you're going through right now. And so your inner being is waiting for you, right? Is hanging out in that manifested area that you want to be. And that's where we have to understand that our emotional guidance system is this separation between your inner being, this huge, happy inner being you, and is living the life that you want, and little physical you who is sad because they're not living the life that they want. And so there's this discrepancy, and that's your emotional guidance system. The more aligned your thoughts are with where your inner being already is, the more joyful you're going to be. Your inner being always exists in love, in joy, in gratitude, in appreciation, in bliss. Your inner being exists in this space. And so as your thoughts align, as you play the games that I'm about to share with you in just a second, and you feel joyful, loving, grateful, appreciative, blissful, it means that you are in direct alignment. You are in complete alignment with where your inner being is. You are sending that signal of 100.1, and you are going to get exactly what it is that you are asking for, because that is where your desire resides. If you're feeling sadness, anger, frustration, despair, depression, that just shows the distance. We'll post that picture right here of how far you are away from your inner being, right? So the worse you feel, the further you are away from your inner being. And so in order to get closer and get onto that manifestational frequency where you're going to get what you want, all you have to do is change your thoughts, right? So that's the process. We're not going to work on that today. We're going to go a little bit deeper into some other processes, but you just have to begin to change your thoughts so that they begin to feel better. As your thoughts begin to feel better, you know that you are in more alignment with your inner being. All you have to do is get above contentment or boredom into contentment, and you'll begin manifesting. That's Abraham's promise to us. As long as we get out of boredom and up into contentment, it means that we are now allowing and attracting the things that we want. Before we continue on to the processes, I would be so grateful and appreciative if you hit that subscribe button down below. I would love to continue on this spiritual awakening journey with you. And so let's begin with our next two processes. Our first process is writing or saying 10 things that you are grateful for. Now, why are we doing it? It's just because of what I just told you. Gratitude is where your inner being is. When you write, saying it's not going to be as strong and as powerful. Writing it is going to cause a more direct focus. Where attention goes, energy flows. So as you begin to write, you begin to take a bit more time focusing on the thing that you're grateful for. And the more time you accumulate, the quicker you begin to change your frequency. We did a video talking about how you can change your frequency in 17 seconds. Right here, check that one out. It's perfect and it explains this exactly. If you can hold your vibration for 17 seconds, if you can hold a thought for 17 seconds, you will begin to attract a thought that matches it. If you can do that for 68 seconds, so 4 cycles of that, 17 times 4 is 68. If we can maintain that focus, that attention for 68 seconds, we will move ourselves up at least one emotion on the emotional guidance scale. So you can take yourself literally from despair all the way up to hopefulness, to happiness within 20 minutes if you do this process diligently. Write or say 10 things you are grateful for. Just write them down. It does not have to be on the topic that is concerning you. It's actually counterintuitive if you try to do that, because you're really pushing against the momentum that you've got going. And so my suggestion is that if you can just write 10 things that you are grateful for. If you are grateful for the home that you live in, the car that you drive, if you have food in your fridge, the ability, if you have ears and the ability to hear this video, eyes to watch it, the fact that your heart beats in a perfect rhythm all day long, the fact that your lungs can extract oxygen, whatever it is, the fact that you can walk or whatever you can do. Writing down those aspects of your life will begin to bring you up into that next vibrational area where you can attract thoughts that match that new frequency range. So the first process, the most powerful process to begin to change your feelings and manifest instantly is going to be things to find yourself, to find gratitude in. I'm sorry, I messed that one up. To feel yourself grateful in the presence of. The more grateful you feel, the closer you are to your inner being that is existing in that space of where you want to be. This inner being wants what you want. Your inner being wants you to have all of the good that you've asked for. Why wouldn't they want you to have it? Just like a parent, if you're a parent watching this, you want your children to have all the good in life. Why wouldn't your spiritual essence want you to have that exact same experience? They want you to have everything you could possibly desire. The trick is getting yourself into that vibrational frequency where you are matching what it is that you want. And so the writing or saying 10 things you're grateful for is a wonderful process. Now, I'm going to expand on this by saying once you get to the place where you are feeling above contentment, you can then play an even better game with gratitude where you can then write down what it is that you are grateful for that you have yet to experience. So there's a quote that says, "Give thanks for that which is yet to be seen." So you are going to give thanks, give gratitude, give appreciation for that which is yet to be seen. I believe that's in the Bible, if I'm not mistaken. But you are going to write a story and say, I am so grateful that I have this perfect person. I love being with this person. I love touching their skin. It feels so wonderful to look at their smile. I'm so grateful that I get to cuddle up next to them. I'm so grateful that we get to watch fun movies together, that we get to go out on walks together and hold hands. I'm so grateful that we get to have some rockin' hot sex. I'm so grateful that our personalities match each other. And so you're not going to be able to get to that point unless you're above contentment. Emotionally, when you feel that you're above contentment, then you're in an allowing space. That's when you can play the gratitude game with something that has yet to be seen. But when you can find gratitude for something that is not yet in physical manifestation, meaning you are not yet experiencing it, you will immediately, if you can truly allow yourself to feel it, not just think it, but to truly feel it as you're writing it, you will be in direct alignment with your inner being, and you will be allowing and attracting that in at a rapid pace. And so that's when you begin to really manifest instantly. As you begin to give thanks for that which is yet to be seen, that is when you are the most powerful. That is when you are the strongest manifester on this entire planet. You're stronger than me in a lot of moments. And also, as Abraham will say, are you giving thanks? Are you appreciating the contrast? When you can find yourself appreciating the unwanted things in your life, you have truly mastered this reality. When you feel gratitude for an experience that you do not want, because you recognize that that experience is causing your inner being to expand and giving you something new to focus on and to manifest into your life, you have truly become an awakened master. And then I want you to start teaching me. I want you to show me the ways. But truly, gratitude is the way to life. That is the fastest way you're going to manifest something. So the first process is just to write down 10 things. If you're in a lower vibrational state, if you're under boredom, anything below boredom, writing down just anything that you can find to be grateful for. That's going to immediately kick you up above boredom into contentment and into an allowing space. And if you can continue to write more things that you're grateful for, heck, write 20, 30, 40, 100 things that you're grateful for. And once you feel that you're in that happiness, excitement, joy, love, bliss, gratitude, then you can play the even stronger game of giving thanks for that which is yet to be seen. So now you're writing a story on the paper, feeling yourself as already having that which you desire. Then it will show up. It will show up fast. If you can do that, it's going to show up very quickly. It's happened to me many times in my life, and that's why I'm sharing it with you, because it is a powerful process. Before we move on to process number 2, I want you to pause this video really quickly and say out loud or write down 10 things that you are grateful for. Place your hand on your heart if you're saying it, or you can even place your hand on your heart while you're writing it and say 10 things that you're grateful for, and then press play on this video again. The second process that we're going to do right now is I want you to really drop everything, close your eyes. If you're driving, you can do this with your eyes open. If you're not driving, just close your eyes, place your hand on your heart. And I want you to breathe into your heart. So inhaling and feeling the breath moving into the heart space. And then out. Taking another breath, feel the breath move into the heart, filling the heart. And then out. And I want you to feel gratitude for this heart. This heart, it beats 100,000 times a day. Not only that, but you didn't have to do anything for this heart. You were given this heart by the divine, by source, by God. Something loved you so much and gave you this perfect beating heart that beats so many times a day to keep you alive. You are so important in the eyes of that being, that presence of that consciousness. And feel the gratitude for just this heart. Wow. What a beautiful organ that sustains your very life. Feel how lucky, how fortunate, how blessed you are to have this perfect heart. I want you to think of one instance, one memory from your life that you feel grateful for. Maybe an instance with family or friends. You're back in that place. You can see them, the smiles on their faces. You can smell in the air what was happening. You can hear the laughter. And you feel utter joy, utter gratitude right below your hands, right in your heart. What an amazing, beautiful experience. How fortunate you are to have had such a situation that you can remember. And it's always present right in this heart, this beautiful heart of yours. Now I want you to imagine the thing that you've been wanting for so long. And I want you to ask yourself, how would I feel if my desire were present now? How would you feel if that very thing that you feel has been eluding you is now present in your life? You're completely healthy. You're wealthy beyond your wildest imagination. You're with your perfect person, your perfect partner that you could imagine. How would that feel in your body? How does it feel in your heart to know that you have that very thing that you've been wanting for so long? What does it feel like? Accept that it's yours right now. Feel that in your heart, in your chest, and feel that extending out into the rest of your body. How do you feel right now? It's gotta feel like joy, like love, appreciation, gratitude. Heck, maybe even some bliss in there. Now open your eyes. Take a deep breath into your heart one more time. That's our second process. If you cannot change anything and the thoughts are overwhelming in your mind, you put your hands on your heart and you ask yourself, how would I feel if my desire were present now? And allow yourself to imagine, to play, because that's the only way that you're going to manifest anything in this reality. You're not going to do it with seriousness. You're going to do it with playfulness. All the avatars throughout history have always said, remain and have your childlike enthusiasm. Retain your childlike enthusiasm. You have to use your imagination and your playfulness to have fun with this. You are an eternal spiritual being having a momentary human experience. The more you can play these games daily, hourly, minute by minute, the faster you are going to manifest exactly what it is that you want. But at the end of the day, your feelings will tell you if you are manifesting or not. And if you just did those two processes, I know that you feel joyful. I know that you feel hopeful. I know that you feel loving and grateful. If you don't, then it means that you're in a very low vibrational state. But heck, I know that you feel a whole lot better than you did when you started this video. And so continue those processes. Watch this video again and again. I did a 5-minute video on that same gratitude process right here, heart meditation. If you want to check that out, it's a little quicker and you can just watch that within 5 minutes and not listen to the rest of this. But I want you to remember that you can manifest instantly. You already are manifesting instantly. You just changed your emotions by doing these two processes with me, and you manifested new emotions. That was a manifestation in and of itself. So remember that. You have the power. It's always within you. It begins with your thoughts, and these processes just help change your thoughts, which then your emotion will change, because as your thoughts change, you connect with that inner being, and voila, you manifest the life of your dreams. That's how it happens in every situation, every single time. I'm so grateful for you watching. Remember that you are safe, that you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. Make that your mantra and never forget it. If you liked this video, I would love it if you checked out that video. I think it'll really help you along with your journey. And I look forward to continuing to grow on this journey of spiritual awakening together with you. And until I see you on our next video, be well, my friends. That was a fun one.